The creature had ripped through entire squads. Its prison cell reeked of blood and steel. The Galactic Coalition voted to spare its life, considering it a tragic relic of war. But when they released it into the wild, it ignored the open gates and instead followed the one being no one expected. A human corporal with a quiet voice and steady hands. That's when everything changed. The beast was known as Subject 87X. It was captured during the Blood Moon's conflict, where it single-handedly decimated outposts and tore through fortified command centers like paper. No one knew its origin. No translator worked. No logic guided its fury. It was death given form. After 10 years in a cryo cell, 87X became the subject of galactic debate. Was it sentient? Could it be reasoned with? Or was it merely a weapon? The Galactic Coalition voted to release it into an isolated sanctuary moon. A gesture of mercy or cowardice, depending on who you asked. A human corporal, Jace Ryland, was assigned to the escort team. Not a warrior, not a diplomat. Just an Earthborn xenobiologist who had once patched up a wounded alien hawk with a power welder and some gauze. You sure you're up for this, Corporal? Commander Trell, a tall insectoid officer, asked as they prepared for the release. Jace shrugged, eyes calm. It's a living thing. Maybe it's tired of cages. When the gates opened, 87X did not leap for freedom. It sniffed the air, turned its massive horned head, and locked eyes with Jace. Everyone tensed. Then the beast lowered its head and walked toward the human. Weapons were raised. Alarms blared. Stand down. Jace called. It's not attacking. It stopped in front of him, close enough that he could feel its heat, smell the scorched scent of plasma-scorched fur. And then it knelt. Gasps echoed across the hangar. Jace didn't move. He raised one hand. The beast sniffed it, then pressed its head against his palm. From that moment on, it followed him. They tried relocating it. It returned within hours. They tried locking it in the sanctuary. It escaped. It would not be caged, but neither would it harm anyone, as long as Jace was near. News spread like wildfire. The death beast follows the human. Command tried to study the connection. Jace was interrogated, scanned, evaluated. No implants. No pheromones. No known link. I didn't train it, Jace insisted. I just treated it like it mattered. It became his shadow. On base, it lay near his quarters. On field missions, it cleared the path. When Jace was injured during a shuttle crash, it tore open the wreckage and carried him 3 miles to safety. Some were in awe. Others were terrified. Admiral Vizek of the Coalition Council demanded the beast be terminated. It's a predator, bonded or not. We cannot allow such an unpredictable variable to remain. Jace stood before the council. So are we, he said. We're predators. We have teeth. We have fire. We just choose not to bite. And so does it. The vote failed. The beast stayed. It was given a designation, Sentinel. But it only responded to one name. The one Jace gave it. Shadow. Shadow became more than a pet. It became a symbol. A question. If a thing bred for war could change, could peace be taught? But then came the Ember Rebellion. A rogue faction stormed a coalition outpost. Hostages. Weapons. Civilian casualties. Jace volunteered for the extraction team. Against orders, Shadow followed. When the team was pinned down, when all hope failed, Shadow moved. It was not a mindless frenzy. It was a dance of fury and precision. Doors were torn open. Rebels disarmed. Not one hostage lost. Only the attackers paid. Footage leaked. Shadow's legend grew. Alien children carved statues of it. Soldiers wore patches bearing its horned silhouette. Peacekeepers requested it by name for high-risk zones. But Jace knew the truth. It follows me because I was the first to look at it without fear. Without hate. When asked why, he gave a simple answer. Because sometimes what we think needs a cage just needs a friend.